Happy December to the self-proclaimed Grinch who has two Christmas trees. What does Kevin Durant want for Christmas?
I want everybody to just have a happy and healthy Christmas.
My Christmas gift to you, do you want to know what it is?
Sure.
I am not going to make you or ask you or beg you to talk about the 31,000 point milestone that you're about to hit. How do you feel about that?
Thank God.
Well, first of all, I want the KD 18 colorway Commanders thing. Can we talk about that for a second? What a cool shoe.
Right? Right? You deserve those. I should get you that because that's your favorite team the last 2 years been the Commanders.
That's, you know it. You know it. When are we going to get Jaden Daniels in those?
He already got 10 pairs sent to his house.
Like,
So it's on him now.
can we make them into cleats?
I don't know about that. That's actually a great question. You know what? Let me go make that call.
Kevin, it's a great idea. I'd like to see. I've seen Rashad Bateman in KDs. Like, who's the next player that needs to be in KDs
JD5 for sure.
in those colors?
Yes.
Yeah, he might play this week. Did you hear that?
I seen that. I don't know about that though. I mean, I know he loves football, but we're what, 3-9? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
The other thing I want outside of the KD 18s, if you will do this for me at some point, can you take credit a little bit? I'm watching this interviewer ask you about this in the 4 points, and you just put it on your team. It is a scoring record. It's a scoring record, Kevin. It's
Yeah, I
literally
mean,
about you.
I mean, we all know that, but it's really not just about me though. Like, it's a lot of moving pieces that help me get to this point. So I know how important they are, and they've been to my career. Um, but sometimes they don't get the credit that they deserve. I'm not giving them all the credit, okay?
Hmm.
But they deserve some when it comes to uh, me elevating and becoming the player that I am. They added some into the part. I got the majority of it. Don't get me wrong. It's the
I've
majority
never
of it
really
is
heard you
me.
say that. I really haven't. You're,
I'm the one shooting the shots in the gym.
that's right.
But it's people there that are rebounding, that are assisting, that are setting screens, that are, you know, throwing info my way to help me become better, help watching film with me, teaching me the history of the game. So many people, man, and I don't, those conversations really added to the pot. And like I said, I got to cook it up, but they help too.
I owe you another gift I have to think of because I told you I wasn't going to ask about it, and then I asked about it. Help the reporters out that are going to, this is going to happen. It's probably going to happen your next game. You're 4 points away from 31,000, crazy list of guys. What is the question, now that you're part of the media, as we saw in Boardroom and we will continue to see in the future, what is the question that's a good question to ask you after that game?
I guess what it means in the historical context is me being somebody who's followed the NBA for so long now to be, in the mix of with the greats that, greatest has ever played. Like, how does that truly feel? Like, yeah, that would be a good question to answer.
I mean, you're on a list with guys who I know. That's what I see. You're but when you make it on the list where Kay knows every name on it, you are officially like
Yeah, that's a good point.
an absolute legend. Here's what I'd ask you if I got to play team reporter for the day. How do you average over 25 points per game, 17 straight seasons? I saw that, I cannot believe that that's true. How did you do that? You.
Um, a lot of strategy from my coaches and my teammates, for
Hmm.
one. A
Hmm.
lot of skill work by me. A lot of confidence I instilled in myself when I go out there and play, you know. Um, and just the love of the game. I just enjoy going out there every day, and I have hold myself to a standard every time I step out there, regardless of it being a NBA Finals game or a pickup game in the summer. I want to make as many shots as I can and just play good ball, So I always kept that mindset, and I think that's what's keeping me going.
The consistency is crazy. Speaking of what's keeping you going, you're down in Texas. I was thinking about this morning, the Houston Texans. You've been there long enough. Do you think the Texans have a shot?
Yeah, I think they have a shot. CJ Stroud's one of my boys. I got to know him, I think, right before his rookie season. So, and we done had some real deep talks about the game and just about life in general. So always root for guys that I actually,
Hmm.
got to know over the time. So yeah, I want him to do well. I want their team to do well. I love D'Amico Ryans and his journey to becoming a head coach and how he turned to, help build that culture there with the Texans and
Mm.
defensively they become just a hard nosed group. So yeah, I like watching them and I want to see them do well. But that's as about as far as it goes.
They've got the Chiefs on Sunday night. Huge game. Crazy. The whole
Man,
sports media world, my friend, just talking about what this means if they miss the playoffs. If the Chiefs miss the playoffs, do you, as a champion, do you, as the man, the NFL fan you are, do you look at Patrick Mahomes, his legacy any differently?
hey, what kind of question is that?
I just would like to get it out there because I know
That
what you're
makes
going to say.
that makes no sense at all. If anybody's questioning Pat Mahomes' legacy from a one-off year, them not missing, he can miss the playoffs for the rest of his career. I don't give a damn. This man is Patrick Mahomes. Like he covered out there. What many championships he got? Three.
Agree.
Come on now. Wait, are we
That's
questioning?
the
Are we
discourse.
going to
That's what's hot in
question
the
Pat
street.
Mahomes, Chris Jones, Travis Kelsey?
Yeah, so they can never win again, and he's still what?
You don't stop it. He's still an all-time great, potentially the greatest of all time.
We're in December. We're in the thick of it. Who wants to win the AFC North? Who do you think pulls it out?
Baltimore shouldn't have lost that game last week, but Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow.
I was
And
there. It was crazy.
the Bengals are the Bengals. They can turn it up at any time. Um, Steelers took a tough one. I don't know, man, it's up for grabs. I mean, if Joe's gonna play like that for the rest of the season, I can see the Bengals taking that division.
And last one for you, Bears Packers. It's so fun. Who you got?
And Fred VanVleet, my teammate, is a Bears fan. He's been trying to get me to jump on the Bears to the playoffs bandwagon since the preseason. So I'm gonna take the Bears.
We're switching it up. We're doing college picks because it is college football conference championship week. So let's get to some college ball quickly. If you could play one snap in college football today, what position would you pick and who would you play for?
Quarterback at Texas.
Quarterback at Texas. I'd like to. And how would you do? Pretty well?
Yeah, I mean, hand the ball off a lot. I would hand the ball off, throw
You're like,
checkdowns.
Bijan, bring him back. I love that.
Yeah.
The Longhorns, they're at 13, KD. They're still out of the playoffs. Should they be in? How dangerous would they be?
Yeah, we should be in. And we would be dangerous. We hitting our stride right now. I feel like we're playing great football. Um, but, some stuff is out of your control. So we'll see what happens.
Let's get to some conference championship picks. Let's start in the SEC. Georgia, slight faves against Alabama. Who wins? Why?
Give me Georgia. I think Georgia's just a force. I think, especially around this time of year, they don't lose these games.
Big Ten, number two ranked Indiana plays number one ranked Ohio State.
Mm, this the biggest game of the year, in my opinion,
Okay.
so far. Ooh, damn, I gotta pick. Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go. With,
It's
I'm
so
gonna go.
funny.
I'm gonna go with the champs, but Indiana's just looking so insane. They're looking like a champion right now. But I'm gonna go Ohio State.
And finally, who wins the national championship?
Ohio State repeat.
KD, thank you for doing this. I know you have to run. I appreciate it.
All right, Kay.